Hi everybody, I just wanted to give you an update on my first day of the extra credit in Charms for the Magical Readathon that Book Roast does. So, I started 3 books today and I finished 1. I started Vengeful, which I am currently on page 84. And so far it's pretty good. I like it, but I just had that feeling that it's not going to be as, I'm not going to like it as much as I did the first one. I just don't know why, but I mean, I'm really liking the part with Victor, but I don't know. I'm not, I don't hate him or anything, but I'm just not fangirling him as much as I was in the first one. And I really don't like the new girl, Marcella, whatever her name is. Yeah, Marcella. I mean, she hasn't been in it very long yet, but she hasn't made a very good impression on me yet. So far, the only one that I'm really enjoying the most is Sydney. Maybe I'll warm up to Victor again, I don't know. So far, Eli ain't in it. So I don't know. I'm sure Eli will be in it. I just don't know when. But yeah. So that's that's one of them I read. And like I said, I'm currently on page 84. So. And then I just started to read a little bit for A Muse of Fire. Not very far in this one yet. I'm only on page 52. Let's see. What can I say about this? It seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. There are already a couple of interesting things happened. So I'm glad about that. I can't remember what each of these, like the titles were for these ones. But for Vengeful, it's the one where you're supposed to read a book. What was it? I remember what Vengeful was. I can't remember what the challenge was for Vengeful, and I forgot to write it down. I had to look in my video again for my TBR, but just can't remember what that one was. But I know this one was like fire in the. I think it's either fire in the cover or name somewhere, or fire on the book or something. Can't remember exactly, or smoke. I think it's fire. But yeah. I'm trying to remember what Vengeful was for. I can't remember. But anyways. This one does seem like it's going to be pretty interesting. Like I said, already a couple of interesting things happened, and I'm only on 52. But yeah. I think it's pretty good so far. It's definitely different. It has like, let me show you there's this one part my husband said, why is it made like a script, like this, but there was one earlier, but this is like this. He's like, why does it look like it's coming from a play or a script or something? And then like this one. Look how it's that one showing up. So yeah. And then they have they just have some interesting things. Like later on, they have a picture that is piano keys. See, like later on. I always glance a little bit. There's like little like letters, like things that are, yeah. There's like letters in there, as you can see. I'm not going to get too close, but there's letters. Another letter. So yeah. This one, she can, what is it again? She can control the threads or something. I'll tell you guys again because I completely forgot what it was. So then where they're from is Charkrin or something like that. Catkin, something like that. And the girl's name is Jetta. Yeah. So the puppets on here can go with, don't have to be on sticks or strings. And it says that Jetta can bind wandering spirits to the silk or wood or leather of the puppets and bring them to life. But the old ways are forbidden. And if anyone discovers her abilities, Jetta could be thrown in prison and left to rot or worse. And then there's a rebellion going around. And she gets entangled with this guy named Leo, who's a smuggler and has secrets of his own. And it says when he and Jetta are captured, or capture the tension, when they capture the notice of both the army and the rebels, she may be the spark that lights a rebellion if she isn't consumed by the flames first. So they've already met, so I like when it doesn't take freaking forever for like the characters to meet. So yeah. So I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very, like I said, interesting. And now the book that I finished, I just finished it right before I did this video because I wanted to, that's why I didn't do the video sooner, because I wanted to show you. And that was Victoria Schwab, or how do you say her name, last name, City of Ghost. This one was for a book in the series. I don't remember what the spell name is or whatever you want to call it is, but yeah, it's the first in the series. So very, very good book. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to give it. Either a 4.5 or 4. It's not like scary, you know what I mean? But like for a young kid, it would be pretty spooky. I think I would have been pretty spooked out. There's a couple of times that I almost jumped because a couple of things were kind of creepy. But, you know, it's not like a book that will give you nightmares, but it definitely like makes you like, oh my God, if I was this, you know, like a younger person, I'd be kind of freaked out by stuff that happens in this book. I really like Jacob, which is the ghost. Her friend is the ghost. I really like Cassidy, or Cass. And what's the other girl's name? I forgot what her name is. Laura, maybe? Laura is what's it called? Lara, yes, Lara. She's a, you know, kind of like a ghost hunter, kind of, almost like, in a certain sense, but more, you know, like trying to make them go, you know, like the ghosts that are wandering around, make them go where they're supposed to go. And it's real cute. They got a lot of, I'm not going to tell you what Harry Potter references, but there's a lot of Harry Potter references in here that I really loved. I know Cassidy, or Cass, is a Gryffindor, and I think the other girl, Laura, is a Hufflepuff, but I'm not, could be a Ravenclaw. I know it's either Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. I'm pretty sure it's Hufflepuff, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I really, really am enjoying it. I mean, I don't know why I say am enjoying it. I really did enjoy it. I would say, of course, that it's more, you know, for the younger audience, but even older ones would probably really enjoy this. Like I said, I really thought it was good. It didn't take super long, you know, to get into it. Like I said, I finished it in one day. To be perfectly fair, though, not that big of a book. It's 285 pages. And look, the print is pretty big. See? Pretty big print. So I think that's why it didn't take me too long. But yeah, they got like different Harry Potter references in here, and it's just really funny. And Jacob's never watched it, but he's heard I forgot her name, Cass. Excuse me. Heard Cass. I'm sorry about yawning. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed in a minute here. But yeah, he heard Cass talking about Harry Potter and stuff, and the way and like certain people names and how he says certain names, because he heard her talked about it, but never really paid a whole lot of attention. So yeah, so he says their names all funny. It's really funny. It was cracking me up when he was saying their names, like certain people's names. But I'm not gonna tell you. I might tell you when I do because I'm probably gonna do a review separately on this one because it's a really good book. Excuse me, I'm starting to get a little sick, but yeah, there's some creepy like little ghost stories in here, like tellings that they talk about. And there's this really creepy ghost in here. And I'll go more into that when I do a wrap up. I mean, when I do a spoiler. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden, but excuse me, good. But when I do a review on here better, then I will. Excuse me. Then I will go in. I'll probably do a spoiler-y section. But I really, really, really liked it. I mean, it was a super quick pacing book. So I'm happy with myself. I managed to get one full book done. Sure, I think it was my shortest book. I can't remember how many pages are in Harry Potter, the second book. So, but yeah, I think tomorrow I am going to focus mostly on Vicious, because I'm really enjoying it. I did find the audio, but I'm just not really in a big audio mood right now, so I've just been reading. Like, this one was on audio with Scribd, how do you say it? Script. So yeah, so I listened to like about a tiny bit, but I don't know. I just felt more like I wanted to, was more, more in a reading mood. And I didn't, oh, sorry, my eyes are going all off, but I didn't, use any, tabs like I usually do. I did underline once in a while something, but it was just stuff that it wasn't for no particular reason, like, just things I liked or anything. I didn't have, like, a system, like I do with my tabs. I just used whatever color I wanted. So, but I didn't do that for very long. But, yeah. We talked about, like this one murderer, these guys that were murderers, and then a certain lady that was a murderer. I mean, it was just, yeah, very interesting. But like I said, like if I was like, I don't know what the intended age for this is, probably like to 12, like probably 10, 12 years old. I don't know. I'm not sure, like, I never paid attention, but I know Alcrate Jr. did this, I think, in August or September. Their box was The City of Ghosts. So, it's for, like, that age group that Alcrate Jr. does. Excuse me again, I thought the parents were pretty cool. I liked that the parents were involved in the book and everything. So I really, really like that. And they have, like, their different rules. I'll tell you one of their, like, her and Jacob. Here's one of the rules. I'll show you in a second when I find it again. 9th rule of friendship, he said, ghost watching is a 2-person sport. So they have different things like that. So yeah, and like I said, they got some stuff to do with Harry Potter, which is funny. They do this Ghost 5, which is cute. This is what Casey says about it. Ghost 5, I say, for luck. A Ghost 5 is like a high five for friends who can't really touch. It's basically just me putting out my hand and him pretending to hit it. Both of us murmuring a soft smack sound on contact. And then they missed to talk about ghost whispers in this one. Like, I've seen people on TV, ghost whispers, talk about crossing over, connecting with the other side, like it's flipping a switch or opening a door. But for me, it's this: finding the part in the curtain, catching hold of the fabric and pulling. And that's called the veil. That's what she calls it. It says, the veil is barely there, more smoke than cloth and hard to catch hold of. But when a place is haunted, really haunted, the fabrics twist around me, practically pulling me through. Right here, right now, it dances between my fingers, waiting to be caught. I grab hold of the curtain, take a deep breath, and pull. So yeah, very, what'd you call it? Like she's at this one, like, school where everything, I mean, it got caught on fire. I guess people got killed in the fire or something. So she was seeing, like, how the one person was trapped. And they mentioned something about Peter Pan in here. And then another friendship one, where it says, rule number 21 of friendship, said Jacob, don't leave your friend in the veil. And then she has, like, little things to remember, I guess, basically, or different things, I don't know. Like this one thing number 1, for as long as I can remember, I've taken pictures. Thing number 2, thing number 3. So yeah. And she talks about, like, how she got, what happened that caused her to almost die. So yeah, it's very good book. Like I said, I'm really, really enjoying it. Like I said, some of the stories are really spooky. Some of the ghost stories, I mean. But yeah, it's definitely, I really, really think it was worth the read. And I'm glad that I picked it out. And I'm glad it was the first book I read and finished. But yeah, like I said, don't go into it, like, if you decide to read it, don't go into it thinking it's going to be the most amazing book in the world. But it's a good book. Don't get me wrong. I mean, oh my gosh. It deserves at least a 4. I'm debating, like I said, between 4 or 4.5. I would give it a 5, but I did at times find myself a little bit out of the story. Not too much. But every once in a while, I got pulled out of the story really easy. And there was a couple times it was a little draggy. But nothing that would make it be lower than a 4. I don't know why I'm yawning. I wasn't yawning at all while I was reading. But yeah, I really, 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 really like Jacob. But I'll talk about more later about some things that I am worried about. So, yeah, don't know when the next one will be out, but I'm definitely going to continue with the series because I liked it that much. I want to see what happens next. So, yeah. I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, I still don't know what I'm going to give it. So, I will either tell you in the wrap-up or at the end of the month. But most likely, I'm going to do a wrap-up for whichever ones I finish. I'll probably do a wrap-up after I'm done with the magical extra credit for charms. And when I do that, then I'm probably going to tell you a little bit more about how I felt. Well, this one, since I'm going into it a lot now, I'm probably just going to remind you of a couple things. That's what I thought about a couple things. And I'll give a grade. But like I said, it's between a 4 or 4.5. Like I said, there was a couple of things that were missing, but still a really good book. You could tell it's more for young adults. Or children, like older children, little children, you know what I mean? Like, I would say like even 8 years old can read it. It's very good. It definitely has a spooky cover. Probably one of my favorite covers because I love like the castle or the whatever you want to call this here. The hotel. I don't know if that's supposed to be the hotel that they're staying at or the flat, whatever you want to call those, whatever they're called there. But definitely, excuse me, worth the read. The cat. I love the cat. I already forgot what the cat's name is, but it's a cute. I love the cat's name, but I can't think of it. Let me see if I can find it before I wrap everything up for the night. Let me see if I can find the name of the cat. Grim. G-R-I-M. Grim. The cat's name is Grim. I love the cat so much. And I'm enjoying Jacob so far. And I kind of like Lara, how do you say her name? Yeah. But yeah, I'm not going to really be tabbing my books. Like, I started this one, but I haven't tabbed it. I don't think I'm going to during the readathon. I think the only one I'll be, like, tabbing is if I get to Harry Potter. Which I'll probably start reading some of the Harry Potter tomorrow. Or I might mostly, like, maybe read between these two. I'm not sure yet. But I might pick up Harry Potter and read some of that. So those only two I didn't get to was Harry Potter and the Never World Awake or whatever it's called. You know, the one where her ex-boyfriend, I think it was, got murdered and they get stuck like in a time warp type thing. So I haven't started that one yet. And I haven't started the second Harry Potter yet. But I did get started on these other two. And like I said, I did finish this. So, I finished. I'm not very good at counting in my head, so I'll just name how much. I'll just tell you how much. So I read 285 pages here. Let's see, I'm on 84, so I read 83 pages. So I read 83 pages in Vengeful. And I read, like I said, 50 pages or 51 pages so far. Yeah, and 51 pages in here. So I read probably close to 400 pages today. 250, 6, 3, 8. Yeah, about 400 pages, give or take, I read today. So I think that's good for a first day. But I'm going to let you guys go because I am tired and I want to try to get a little bit of sleep. And if I get my books that I'm supposed to be getting tomorrow, then I will show you guys what I'll do a video showing you what I got. And I don't know if I'm going to do another update, like another video like I'm doing here now tomorrow. I might not do another one until Wednesday. Then I'm going to probably be Wednesday, early or late, or mid, later in the day, or like around this time in the evening. So, on Wednesday maybe. Just depends on how far I get tomorrow, because I know I got a lot of running around to do. And it depends on if I'm in the mood for headphones, if we go anywhere. Otherwise, I might just take a book along just in case. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. If you guys are participating in the Magical Readathon for extra credit for charms, let me know how you guys did today for your first day. And that is it. Like I said, if you like this video, remember, thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about subscribing. And if you do subscribe, remember to hit the bell icon so you'll know whenever I put content up. And until later, I will let you guys go. Mwah.